this is Julie with the Calhoun County Young Democrats, and tonight we have Violet Edwards running for state auditor. Violet, how are you doing tonight?
I am great, and thank you for this invitation. I'm honored.
Thank you so much for coming. You know, it's always such a treat to be able to interview these candidates and get to know them, especially Democrats in Alabama are so hard to come by. So we really, really appreciate you coming to our little humble Calhoun County Democrat Center.
And this is fantastic. You have a beautiful center here. And you say a Democrat in Alabama. I really remember a day where we used to like whisper, I'm a Democrat. I'm a Democrat.
Yes.
I see you. You know?
Yes. And then being
those
able
days are over.
to come to this place and to just be yourself is so wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just get right into it.
Okay.
So you're running for the state auditor.
Yes.
Can you explain the responsibilities of that position and what a state auditor actually does?
Absolutely. And this is the one that most people don't know. Auditor, what is it?
Yes.
Because here in the state of Alabama, we have not voted for a Democratic candidate in the last 8 years.
Yes.
It's been a while. So the auditor, people think that it has to do with money directly.
Yes.
And that is the public examiner's office.
Okay.
The auditor's office is about your assets and your properties. So anything over $500, it is the auditor's job to make sure that what the money was spent on is doing or functioning how it is supposed to function, and that it is disposed of properly.
It's allocated properly.
Is it absolutely? So if you break it down like into a bite-sized piece, if state dollars are spent to buy 4 tires for a car, we're making sure that those tires go on a state car and not a personal car.
Yes,
that is really the gist of what the auditor does. Also, the auditor makes appointments to the Board of Registrars.
Okay.
And you know, that's where we start. That's where democracy starts, with us being able to vote. That Board of Registrars being able to register the vote. It starts there. So those appointments are also important to make sure you have the most qualified, that your registrars looks like the community that it's serving, that it is opening during a time where people can come and register to vote. So that is really, like when people say, you know, auditor, you
do money. But no, it's really allocating funds and public assets and making sure that they are going to the correct places.
That is it.
And speaking of electing representatives, I know I've seen on your website transparency is a big deal for you.
It is.
Can you speak a little bit on, I know you've got a history of investigative journalism. Is that right?
I do.
Does that kind of play into your desire to have this transparency?
Absolutely. You know, for a minute in this country, we went through the fake news and all of that, and journalism really took a hit. But just the exposure, if you are being transparent, knowing people I mean, make a decision based on information that is out there. It's not about hiding. When you start hiding things and backroom dealing and things like that, that's how you break the public's trust. And so as I run, just that transparency, that accountability, integrity, and building public trust. You don't often hear people even say anything positive about a current politician or anybody trying to run. But look, we're good people.
Some of y'all
Some of us are good people. Absolutely. But it starts with that trend. The best politicians are the ones that's transparent and who will look that constituent eye to eye and have that conversation. I think that's very important.
It's so refreshing just to have just honesty. Okay, so moving on to the next question. What are the most important issues you see that need to be fixed, and what would you do to fix them?
Starting back with that transparency and the public's trust. It's just that we know that we have an auditor with integrity who is down there doing what we say we're going to do in a fully funded office with a fully staffed office who is out doing the work of the people. That is the most important thing.
And that they're all qualified.
Absolutely. And it is down ballot. So just making sure that this whole ballot, you know, qualified, that you're down there, you're still in the rooms as a Democrat when decisions are being made. You're still sitting on boards, and I still bring a quality and an experience that Montgomery could use.
Yeah, I agree. I think that kind of leads into our next question.
Okay.
How has your experience serving on the Madison County Commission prepared you for the role of state auditor?
It translates well. As a commissioner, I'm over public funds.
Yes.
I manage buildings. I manage a farm. I have the farmers market. I have a senior center.
About your farmers
Well,
market.
the district does, and so my office oversees the fleet. We have fleet. We have so a lot of the things when it comes to the assets and making sure that they're being used or in the place where they say it's going to be, it translates to the job as a commissioner. We have a job to be done using county funds to buy that equipment and making sure that it is used and that it's taken care of.
Right.
So it just translates well.
Translates perfectly.
And then my history just as a working in the community, volunteer and public serving, just somebody who already is in the community, knows how to give back, knows how to listen, and the importance of humans, of people over the politics of it.
Yes, and that is one thing, kind of doing a little bit of research on you, your enthusiasm is so inspiring.
Thank you.
To see someone, and you can tell that it really brings you a lot of joy.
Absolutely.
That this public service is at your heart. This is your calling. And it really shines through.
Thank you. I absolutely love what I do. And I'm excited for the opportunity to bring it to the state level.
Yes. So, okay, one more question.
Okay.
If there was one thing you wanted people to know about you, what would it be?
That I'm not your average politician.
Okay.
I am not. As you said, I enjoy what I do, and all of the things. I've sat on the sidelines for a long time, just looking, watching, studying, interviewing, investigating. So I have seen what not to do.
That is a very good point. You would have a lot of experience of seeing
what not to do, and I've seen it in my life, and I've said, if I was in that position, I would ... And now I'm living out that dream. That it's not about sitting on the sideline. It's not about whispering the party I'm affiliated with. It is about standing bold in who I am, the community I come from, my experiences, and so I would want people to know just the boldness and the braveness that we are taking into Montgomery to serve them.
Yes, that we're here, and we are going to be represented by people who reflect our values and share our interests. And it is so important.
That it is very much.
Yeah. Well, Violet, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me. Y'all are doing a great job here. I am super impressed.
Thank you so much.
It is just an honor.
Our little podcast.
Yes.
Trying to make it. Well, if you're interested in any of our other videos, check out our channel. If you'd like to learn more about the Calhoun County Young Democrats, click on the link below. And remember, you are not alone.